I've seen a lot of you guys over the past week. I am Amy Raup of amyraup.com, if you don't know that already. We've also had a lot of newcomers join us on both Instagram and on Facebook. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And we've been busy this week. And when I say we, I mean me and my kick-ass team who's been busy this week with bringing you guys a lot of content. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Beth. Hello to our Instagrammers. Give a shout out if you guys watched some of our stories of hope this week and got inspired. I'm hoping stories of hope, I hope inspired you. That is, yeah, I'm getting some shout outs over here on Facebook, but yeah, we put together quite a week for you guys. Lots and lots of content. I want to just start off with saying how incredibly honored I am that my students who paid to join my course, who pay, my glasses are crooked, who pay to coach with me, who pay to see me in the clinic, volunteer their time to come live and share their stories with all of you in an effort to help you get and stay pregnant. These women, you know, we surveyed our crew and said, you know, would you tell me feedback about the course, blah, blah, blah. I have the survey right here. And then one of the questions was, would you be willing to go live with Amy on Facebook, on Instagram, to tens of thousands of people, share your face, share your story, hold your baby on your lap? And these women say, yeah. I mean, I could get emotional. It floors me that, you know, that they're that committed to their process and that they remember being you. They remember being on that side of the fence when they so desperately wanted this child, and that I played a role in helping them achieve their dream of motherhood, of reawakened health. I mean, right, Maria came on and she's not yet pregnant. And in fact, she's had a chemical, you know, under my belt. And but she's healed her Hashimoto's. Her Hashimoto's is in remission. And she's like, and listen, yeah, I'm not pregnant yet, but Amy, you've changed my freaking life. And I can't wait to come on and tell the world about that. It's a little surreal to me, if I'm really honest, you know, because I'm just doing my job. You know, all I'm doing is doing the research, looking at the data, telling you guys, eat this, not that, take this supplement, don't take that. And then, you know, I do a lot of my own spiritual work and a lot of my own growth and expansion work. And I bring that to my girls, right? And so it's not just like an authority teaching them. It's a conversation. It's us opening up the possibilities of change and us allowing our lives to shift in the direction of which we want, right? And that's so much of what I do. And these girls become, you know, my friends. And maybe some people in the medical world would think that's a little unprofessional. It's not like we're going out to tea. I'm not saying that, but like I know the ins and outs of their lives. And they know mine. And I'm happy to share that. And then they say to me, yeah, I want to come live and talk to the tens of thousands of people you're going to reach. You know, I think Kathy's post, the last time I looked, had over 3,000 views. So those stories of hope combined, I think we've had over 10,000 views. That's amazing to me. It's amazing to me that we have the capacity to reach women all over the world and let them know that they are still allowed to hope, they are still allowed to dream, that there are things that they can do to optimize their health, their vitality, their peace, their joy, and ultimately their fertility. And so I would love if any of you had some big takeaways from this week, from the stories of hope. I know so many of you have messaged us and commented on those videos, but if there's anything that you want to share, I would love to hear about it. And of course, I'm here to remind you that you can still join the Yes You Can Get Pregnant e-course. Legit, today is the last day you can join. I know we said yesterday was the last day, but we decided, we had a team call and we had been getting a lot of emails about pricing. Yeah, about people really wanting to join, but it just wasn't in their budget. And we had a team call And, we've all been around the fertility world for a long time. We understand the costs. We understand life. Life is expensive. Oh, you're sweet. We need more unprofessional doctors then. I'm so happy to be. You're sweet, because when I said they become my friends, is that unprofessional? If you ever see me in the clinic, and my clinic clients will attest to this, is I hug people. We say I love you when we say goodbye. And I think some of the other practitioners that are in my clinic are like, Amy, are you hugging your clients and saying I love you? And I'm like, well, I do. I love them, and I'm gonna hug them, because I'm not gonna see her for a couple of weeks. And we cry, we dance, we sing. I love it. My job is awesome. It really is. So anyway, getting back to what I was saying, so many people were asking us about pricing. And, I really did consciously price the program, and, because my time is factored in there. I have a live conversation with you and your group of women, your tribe, every single week. I come to you. I was just in the group. I answered 29 questions. I was in there for 50 minutes. And we also set some intentions at the end and introduced all the newcomers. And I have to factor that in, and I have to factor in my time for my research, my time for my clinical research. And so anyway, the price I came up with, I feel good about with the course. But what we did was we opened up to more payment plans. So yesterday we introduced the 7 payment plan, because that was the feedback we got. And is vitiligo an autoimmune disorder? It is, Ninu. And we got amazing feedback. And I also had Beth, when she sent out the email, I said, add in there a sentence that if the 7 payment plan still doesn't work for your budget, meaning if it's still not a low enough monthly payment plan, hit the reply button and tell us what could work. And Beth got inundated with emails last night. She was on her computer from 6 a.m. until 9:30 p.m. And I was about the same too, which is why I'm wearing my blue light glasses right now, because I feel like I need to not see screens for a week to recover from what I just did. And people replied and they said, what about a 12? And when I first opened the e-course, I had a 12 payment option. We took it away last year. I don't know why. And it's $111 a month, and it makes the course really doable, really affordable for so many people. So when people started responding and saying the 7 pay, is good, but is there anything better you can do? Beth said, can I offer them the 12 pay? Because we still had the checkout page and everything for it. I said, sure, let's do it. So I'm here to remind you guys of that. If you are still on the fence, or if you're regretting that you didn't join, or if you just learned about the course yesterday because some of our affiliates promoted yesterday, and you still want to join, we welcome you. Instagram, the links are in my bio. If the 12 payment option plan sounds like something you want to take advantage of, email us. You can email Beth at amyraup.com, and she will get you hooked up. And let's do this. So we're going to keep the cart open until 11:59 p.m. tonight, because, so I wanted to talk to you today too about, because I feel like some of it gets lost in I hope it doesn't get lost with God, with all the stories of hope and all the, the info I was sharing with you guys, but it also can feel like a sales, like we are selling something. So this is a business, and I am selling things, and there is a bottom line, right? There is a price you have to pay, and people get eliminated because they can't afford that price. And so, what I tried to do with my team, where is it? Before we got into the launch, we created this list. And, because my focus is, yes, I'm running a business. Yes, I'm investing time, money, and energy into people to help me run my business. So I have to pay them. I have to pay for things, and it's my time and my energy and my family. And so there's a price, and we have to put that on there. And I understand that people start to feel like, okay, this just feels like she's selling something, but I'm selling something really valuable and something I really believe in, because I have, I've written a best-selling book on improving fertility. I got pregnant in my 40s on my own, naturally, after following my own advice. I've helped thousands of women And if you have ever worked with me or you see my work or you just see me through this lens, I'm so fucking passionate about this subject matter. I am so fucking passionate about helping you achieve your dream. And so when we're in a launch for a course, I try not to get too fixed on the business side of things. And so I created this list and my team went through it and they added in some of theirs. And I wanted to share it with you. Why? So I said in the top, getting behind the why of this e-course. I'd love for our team to truly embrace these whys. Add in any that inspire us, and we have to own these whys with everything we do that is launch or course related. So to not forget that, yes, there's a bottom line. Yes, this is a business, but why? Why did I create this course? Why am I on this mission? Why are we doing this? Why? The Yes You Can Get Pregnant plan works. The student who joins this course, the woman you are out there, she deserves to feel empowered. She deserves to be uplifted. She deserves radical health shifts. She deserves the amazing community we have built. She deserves all she desires. She deserves my support and guidance. She deserves to figure this out. She is fixable. She is worthy of expansion. We are all worthy of expansion. This course offers solutions. This course offers hope. This course makes the world a better place, one mama at a time. This course lovingly impacts not just her children, so your future children, but your children's children. Millions of women are suffering fertility challenges, and that is bullshit. That's what I wrote on there. Millions of women are suffering, and that is bullshit. That's a why. That's a reason I created this course, because millions of women are suffering, and that is bullshit because there are so many opportunities for you to change this pattern in your body and optimize your fertility. I am ready and prepared to reach and influence the millions of women who are dealing with fertility challenges. That is my service to you. That is why I was put on this planet. That is why I didn't meet my husband until I was 39. That is why I had my baby in my 40s, because I am supposed to be of service to you in this capacity. I am a clinician who has helped thousands of women. I have followed my own advice, and I know it works. I love this mission. I love the impact. The student, you, the women out there we are reaching, you deserve to invest in yourself and in your health. You deserve to be empowered. I already said that. You will experience change beyond fertility in this course. And all of our current students are ready and willing with open arms to invite you in and hold your hand and mentor you. And you know the last reason why I created this course? Because I want one of you guys to be my next story of hope for 2020. I want you to experience what it is these women are experiencing in the group, because it's indescribable. Their health gets better, they get the right support, they get answers. I am your detective, I help you figure things out. I mean, just before on office hours, so we call it office hours, what that basically means is the weekly meeting that we have. I call it office hours because I'm basically putting up my little sign that says doctor is in, and then you guys come and you ask me questions, but we call it office hours in the group. But what it means is it's a weekly meeting with me and all of my girls. And like I said, today there was 29 questions. Questions from, I had a miscarriage and I'm going to the doctor, what test should I get? To, I'm in the 2-week wait and I'm anxious as all hell, what should I do? What kind of meditation do you have for me? To, I'm having a transfer tomorrow and I just wanted to share it with everybody because I don't really have a question, but just send me love. To what kind of, what do you think of dried fruit? Is that good for fertility? What do you think of Ezekiel bread? Is that good for fertility? I mean, we cover everything in the office hours. Everything. It is our weekly meeting. You get to meet with me every week and ask me questions. And every week I put aside my time and energy to meet with you, to inspire you. And then at the end, today we just did a beautiful intention setting. That's it. A nice intention setting, reminded girls where to go for the information, how to ask the questions, right? So we're here to navigate, support, build trust. So that's, why I created this course and why I believe it should reach, I mean, 1 million women will be a lot for us to handle in office hours and in our business. So I'll be careful with wishing for that, but we could deal with a couple hundred for certain. I mean, we already have a couple hundred women in the group, but we'd invite even more, and so if you feel called, if you feel like you need that extra support, if you want to get behind the why of this mission, because you deserve to be empowered, you deserve the radical health changes, you deserve to change your life more than just getting pregnant. You deserve to have my eyes on your case. And, it's an uncomfortable space for me sometimes to say, I'm an expert. That's kind of an awkward thing for me to say, but I kind of am. I've been doing this a long time. I know a thing or two or 100,000 things or two about fertility, about autoimmunity, and about what I can do to help you get pregnant. And I actually, there was a girl who posted, we've been trying for X amount of times. We've done 5 transfers and they haven't worked. Do you think it's these fibroids? And I was like, well, you're brand new to me. I don't know your case yet. Maybe the fibroids, but if your doctor says they don't need to be removed, I'm not convinced they need to be removed. This is what I think. Okay, it's something with implantation. Something's not happening. We're transferring healthy embryos. It's not implanting. Why? Okay, there's probably inflammation in the uterus. It might have something to do with blood flow to the uterus. I automatically look at diet. Maybe she's eating something that her body doesn't like. And every patient is different. I got to figure that out with you. That's why we do the elimination plan. That's why we're doing the fertility reboot, which kicks off in October, which we are also going to open up to all of you. So if you didn't join the e-course, but the reboot sounds really attractive, check your inbox in the next couple of days. We're going to be sending you information on that, okay? But we're going to do the fertility reboot, and I'm going to walk my girls through an elimination diet. And then we're going to slowly add things back in. And when we're slowly adding back in, the reboot will be over, but all the girls in the course are going to be with me. And they're going to be able to tell me, Amy, I added back in red peppers and I was on the toilet for 45 minutes, or I broke out in hives. Voila, there's an answer for us, right? If you watch my story of hope with Ashley, I was joking, but I'm 100% serious that when I pulled the lentils from her diet, she got pregnant. 8 years of trying to conceive, 8 years of eating lentils. She worked with functional medicine doctors, 7 different acupuncturists, nutritionists, the best of the best. Nobody looked that closely at her diet. I did. Am I bragging? I mean, maybe a little I am, because there's a baby now. There's a woman who tried for 8 years. There was a woman who was so broken, 20 some odd fertility treatments. And then she gets pregnant naturally at 42. Did we work on her mindset? Yeah. Did I change her supplements? Totally. Did I really detective work her diet? Absolutely. Did we fall in love in the way that I do with my people? Yeah, totally. She's one of my girls, and that's why she was willing to come. She's a private person. I couldn't believe she said she wanted to come live and share that story. And, she said to me, Amy, 8 years, I tried for 8 years, and you were the only person who still believed in me when I walked through that door. You helped me get here. I would do anything. I want to tell these women to not give up hope, to try on the months, even when the doctors say not to try, because we tried on a month that they were like, well, I guess you could try naturally, right? It's like when my girls do that, it makes me so emotional, because it's like they want to share this story with the world. They want to tell you to not give up hope. So regardless if you join the course or not, I send you lots of love. Watch those videos again and again and again. Try to piecemeal it together, read my books, follow them. If you've been following this book for a while and you're still not pregnant, then you got to step up the diet and follow this book, okay? You got to work on the mindset. You got to find peace on your path to motherhood. You should brag. You go, girl. Sweet. Some would say I'm good at it, but I don't feel, my brother would say I'm really good at bragging, but but that's our childhood drama. I just want to see if there's questions here. I'm wearing mine too, Amy. Ladies, it's worth 10 times that. You're so sweet. What do you suggest if you're just at the point on the journey that you're emotionally exhausted and just trying not to do as much about every day, in which more info is just too much to handle? Does that make sense? Totally, Jamie, it does. And you take a break. That's the other thing too. Like I had a handful of girls ask, like, can I join the course but not look at the course for a while, and I'm just going to be part of the community? And I was like, totally, do whatever you want. Like, that material is there, you know, and when you feel inspired, you could go dig into it. But you also just probably need some support, Jamie, you know. But maybe you also already know it all, and you just need to, you know, work on that surrender piece, which is so easy to say. You know what I mean? I send you love when I say it. Are the office hours at this time every week? So they're going to start alternating Thursdays to Fridays, but they're recorded, so you can come back in live, and we ask you to submit your questions a couple days in advance. Like, so we put up the post on like a Tuesday, so you have all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday, and Thursday in the morning to post your questions. So you don't have to be live for office hours. They are recorded, and your question will get answered. Beth here, just responded to your email. Oh, okay. Enroll now. So yeah, the website, right. So Instagram, you guys have the links in the bio. Again, it's amyrupp.com/yes. Head over to that page, see what the course has to offer. Again, the course going to be open for about 10 or 11 more hours, and that's it. And then legit, you can't get in again until next year. Like I said, we now have the 7 payment option plan, and then we're giving you the option of a 12 pay option plan. You just have to email us, email Beth@amyrupp.com. I have celiac. I never would have guessed it affects fertility, but I'm learning, unfortunately, does. I also started acupuncture because of you to regulate. You've given me such insight on this fertility process. You've been such a godsend. Well, Maria, thank you. And I wish you the best. And I told you too, when I interviewed Dr. Hugh Taylor for this book, and this was 6 years ago, I was writing this book, right? So it's been out for 5 years. And I said to him, you know, the research is interesting. Do you notice that all these girls have, you know, all these unexplained infertility cases are actually, there's a lot of autoimmunity? And he said, young lady, he was so proud of me, you are onto something. He's like, we screen every single girl in our clinic. He's the head of Yale Reproductive Medicine, so pretty smart guy. Every single girl gets screened for Hashimoto's and celiac, because it is uncanny how many of these women have either Hashis or celiac and are having a hard time getting pregnant. Gluten is the freaking devil. Gluten in this country, gluten loaded with pesticides is the freaking devil. Let me just be clear. Okay, may I ask, let's say we really can't afford the e-course. Do you recommend the membership, the Ultimate Fertility membership, and what's the difference? Natasha, yeah, absolutely. So the Ultimate Fertility membership gives you access to a lot of the programs I have that are online. So you just join the monthly membership. It's a $22 a month membership. And you get access to a lot of the bonuses that we were giving away basically in the e-course. So like the cookbook and the Yes program and, you know, my webinars and the acupressure guide, things like that. And then I also do, so we're starting that brand new, like this month, where I'm going in and I'm answering questions in a monthly Q&A. So just once a month, I'll come and answer questions in that group. You also get a monthly meditation from me, a brand new meditation. And you get, we highlight material based on the theme of the month. So the group is building in there. I think there's like less than 100 women in there right now. So, and because there's not as much interaction from me, it doesn't have all its, you know, feels yet, but it's getting there. Absolutely. And I do think that's a good place, especially if you do want to pick my brain, you know, so I think that once a month is good. Is vitiligo an autoimmune disorder? It is, my love. Taking Ayurvedic supplements, is it okay to go on taking them while I'm on the fertility diet or not? I don't know a ton about Ayurvedic supplements, but I would think so. I think a lot of our herbs overlap. I've become very friendly with an Ayurvedic doctor and I'm learning more about it. But I would think so. I think it's going to be fine. You could ask whoever prescribed them to you, or ask an Ayurvedic doctor. Make sure you're not taking anything that's contraindicated for pregnancy. Nino, should I be reading Body Belief then? You should be, yeah. I mean, I think, you know, all fertility girls should read both, especially if you've been on this path a while. But this book is great because it's really geared specifically at fertility, and I talk a lot about hormones and health and the child's palace and all the mental emotional stuff. And this book has a lot of mental emotional stuff, but it's geared more towards general health and autoimmunity. But the diet in here is really important for the autoimmune people. Okay. All right, guys. So again, 7 payment plan, 12 payment plan. Cart closes tonight at 11:59 p.m. If you're not going to take the leap and join the e-course, that's okay. If it feels really aligned and you're holding yourself back, take the leap. We'll figure it out. The fertility reboot, we're going to start promoting that, so you guys will see information about that starting next week. Get on my email list so you don't miss any of this information. Just head over to my website, take my fertility quiz, go to amyropp.com, take the fertility quiz at the top. Yes, I've had patients with vitiligo. Doesn't necessarily, it stops progressing, but it doesn't necessarily go away. But the autoimmunity definitely calms down, which is great. So get on my list, take the fertility quiz. It's the best way to get into the list. And then you actually get into the fertility funnel, we call it. And you'll get like an email from me every week with free stuff on improving your fertility. So you can get into that. You could join the UFM, like Natasha was saying, it's $22 a month. It is a monthly membership fee, but you will get me every month answering questions in there. And I think that's great. And the community is still building in there. It's not as in-depth as the e-course by any means, but you do get a lot of good material. That is a good starting point for you. And again, yeah, the e-course is going to go away for a whole year. So I encourage you to take the leap if that feels right to you. And I send you guys lots and lots and lots of love. And I will see you next week. Goodbye. You sure you want to end your live video? Yes. Okay. Bye, guys.